Welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving deep into a true legend of the road and off-road alike, the Hummer H1. This beast isn't just a vehicle, it's a symbol of power, performance, and sheer ruggedness. Whether you're a military history buff, an off-road enthusiast, or just someone who appreciates aggressive styling and unstoppable performance, the H1 has something to offer. So buckle up, because this is going to be a comprehensive review covering everything from the exterior to interior, performance, and pricing of the iconic Hummer H1. Starting with the exterior, the Hummer H1 doesn't just turn heads, it practically twists necks. Its design is unapologetically bold and instantly recognizable, thanks to its wide stance, high ground clearance, and military-grade ruggedness. Originally based on the military M998 Humvee, the civilian version doesn't stray far from its roots. The wide body, flat panels, exposed rivets, and industrial look give it a dominating presence on the road. Every line and edge of the H1 tells you that this machine wasn't designed in a wind tunnel for speed, it was designed to survive anything thrown at it. The front grille is simple yet functional, housing round headlights that scream utility over luxury. Massive 37-inch tires, high-mounted turn signals, and a visible central tire inflation system all reinforce the fact that this vehicle is meant for serious terrain. Swinging open those large, heavy doors, you're greeted by an interior that's surprisingly more refined than its military cousin but still clearly built with function in mind. The cabin is really wide because of the central driveline that runs through the middle, creating a wide console that splits the cabin. Instead of a typical center console, you have a kind of shelf or tunnel housing critical mechanical components. That being said, the H1 isn't totally devoid of comfort. You'll find leather seats in many trims, air conditioning, and a solid audio system. Some models even include wood trim and upgraded infotainment, though let's be honest, if you're buying an H1 for the tech, you've missed the point. The seating position is high and commanding, giving you a view over pretty much everything else on the road. However, don't expect plush luxury here, everything feels tough and durable, built to withstand dirt, water, and whatever else the wilderness throws at it. Now let's talk about what really makes the Hummer H1 a legend, its performance. The H1 was offered with several powertrains over the years, but the most notable and most powerful came later in its life. The 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8 engine. This beast puts out around 300 horsepower and a staggering 520 pounds-feet of torque. Paired with a 5-speed Allison automatic transmission, the H1 isn't fast by sports car standards, but that torque makes it an absolute monster off-road. It can crawl over rocks, climb steep grades, and wade through water over 30 inches deep. Ground clearance is about 16 inches, and the approaching departure angles are insane. This thing was made to tackle anything. Add in features like a central tire inflation system, geared hub axles, and full-time 4-wheel drive, and you've got a vehicle that's almost unstoppable in the wild. On-road performance? Well, it's no highway cruiser. It's loud, heavy, and a bit of a handful in traffic, but that's not why you buy a Hummer H1. You buy it because nothing else can do what it does off the pavement. As for pricing, the H1 has always been a premium machine, and it remains so even today. Back when it was new in the 1990s and early 2000s, an H1 could easily cost upwards of $100,000, depending on the trim and options. Today, these vehicles are collector's items. Prices on the used market vary widely depending on condition, mileage, and specific model year. A well-maintained alpha model, the most desirable version with the Duramax engine, can fetch anywhere from $150,000 to over $250,000. Even older models with higher mileage can still go for $70,000 to $100,000. So yeah, you're paying a premium, but you're also getting a unique piece of automotive history that continues to hold its value incredibly well. And unlike modern SUVs that are more style than substance, the H1 delivers real, raw performance. So is the Hummer H1 for everyone? Definitely not. It's big, loud, and guzzles fuel like nobody's business. But for those who want a serious off-road machine with military pedigree, unique looks, and a commanding road presence, it's hard to find anything better. It's a vehicle that makes a statement not just about where you've been, but where you're going, and your refusal to take the easy route. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this in-depth look at the Hummer H1, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another review. Drop a comment below if you've driven an H1 or if it's your dream ride. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Catch you in the next one.